Well, it was radio that actually got me into radio. When I was a kid, I listened to the radio nonstop. All day, every day, I was fascinated by this little box that had voices and music that came out of it, and I decided right then and there that was what I wanted to do when I grew up, and so I've never had to grow up since, because working in radio isn't really like working for a living, but I'm very fortunate to have been able to get into the industry. I started many, many years ago with a company called Telephone City Broadcasting, which oddly enough is in Brantford, Ontario. That was my start. I was doing overnights there back in the summer of 1995, and after a year of doing that, I accepted a job with Copper Island Broadcasting, which was out in British Columbia, little town called Salmon Arm, right in between Kamloops and Kelowna, to kind of put that in perspective. Spent a couple of years out there, then I went up to Dougal Media, which was a company in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Spent about a year up there, and from Thunder Bay it was back down into Southern Ontario. This is my home community here in the region of Waterloo. I spent some time in Kitchener, some more time in Toronto, and then back to Kitchener and Toronto and Kitchener again, back and forth. And the past 7 years have all been with Rogers Media. I was such a shy kid growing up that it's kind of odd for me to still think about the fact that I go on the air and talk to people every day, but I never really think about that aspect of it. I just enjoy talking and doing the show and being a part of something that's involved in the community, and it's just the way it worked out. But I was always fascinated by the medium, and it just seemed to be a good thing to do.